Hello everybody, I just wanted to come on and thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all your beautiful comments and your shares and your likes and your feedback on my jewelry and everything. And I also wanted to model you my new sunny fun piece. If you can see, I hope it's reflecting in the sun. It's really beautiful out right now and I love these pieces. I had one in red and it sold, and then I had a plain crystal one and it sold, so I wanted to do like a fun Easter egg color one. It looks very Fabergé fun. But again, you guys, thank you so much. I just wanted to come on and give you a virtual hug and thank you for all your love and support. Mwah. Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. I'm back out in my yard and this getting some lovely shade from the tree. I have to tell you guys, I just went out today on some adventures and it was so fun. I had to go to Michael's to get some things for some winners and some designs I'm doing for people, and right next door is TJ Maxx, and I was like, I should go get a spare sunglasses because I always misplace my main pair, so I was like, why don't I do that? And everybody was like so happy to be back at work there. The lady at the counter was like all excited and talking up a storm. It was really nice to see. So yeah, it was really invigorating. Sometimes it's nice to just have that people one-on-one time. It's very helpful. So again, you guys, yesterday I read something right before the video and I want to do that again. It's a personal growth quote and I thought it was so beautiful, and it says, I am an amazing human being living an incredibly blessed life. I am worthy of all things wonderful. I grow and learn each day. I let go of regrets from the past as they hold me there and prevent me from experiencing the now. I may have experienced true heartache in my lifetime, but through that time I have discovered deep compassion. I do not feel the need to compete against anyone or be better than anybody else. I aspire only to be better than I was yesterday. I am grateful that I am given each new day to grow and love. Each morning when I wake up, I do my best to reach right away for gratitude, because even if I have, some challenges set up, like today was so bizarre. I was putting this off. I don't know why. It's just because one of those things, it's an inconvenient place. And I know crap about this subject. And it was, I needed, what is that stuff? Coolant for the car. And each type of car is a different type of coolant, and I was going to this gymongous AutoZone, which is just a second home to me, I'm sure. Like, I have no idea. So I even bring the registration with the type of car and I go up. There was nobody in line, and the guy's like, hi, can I help you? So I go, oh yeah. I go, I need some coolant for my car. And I go, it has a purple cap, and he starts laughing. He goes, it's funny that you say that because it's right behind me. It's for, you have a VW, right? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh. So then, but I know how to put it in everything. But it's one of those stores that it has the coolest stuff. I mean, if you are a mechanic or a car person or whatever, they have like everything for anything. But it was just nice to go out. And then I was like panicking because after I opened the lid, which I know how to do and I know how to change the coolant, I didn't know how the lid went back down, the front thing. And the guy that pulled up next to me is like, you just pull down on it on VWs. And I just pulled down and it closed. And I was like, thank gosh, people all around and they're friendly and observant and wanting to be helpful. So it was just a really nice day. And I felt good. And I knew today I was going to take half the day just for myself to go out and like peruse Michael's and some of my bead shops and just be restful and have a nice day, because I've been working just at home nonstop for days on end, and I was like, I would like a little breather, to go out. So it was nice. So we're going to just see, messages from your higher self and what some of your keywords are going to be and key experiences and things of that nature, and what's going to influence you, and perhaps what you can do in order to right any situation where you feel like the energy or vibration isn't working with you. Because I have to do that. I'm influenced by my family a lot, and everybody has their own agenda and what they want to do and a different mood and everything. I'm lucky most by everybody in my family is upbeat, but I have 2 teens, and I like to make sure that they're situated and have everything they need. But every once in a while, I need to just get in my car and go and do my thing. So remember, if you're a parent and you can have somebody watch your children, or you can have a little time out to have peace of mind, go out and just spend a few hours on your own. So refreshing, so realigning, and then you can just think your happy thoughts and like plan, and you're more creative. Because I know when we bring somebody else into a store environment where we just want to browse, we don't even necessarily want anything, we just want to browse and daydream and take it easy. If we're with somebody else, we have to share that space, we have to share all that. So make sure the right people are with you on your journeys when you're doing that. So let's see what our choices are today, guys. Number 1 is Earth Angel. I am a guardian of Mother Earth and protect all that live on her. Number 2 is I acknowledge my inner child and open my heart to the joy she brings. That's the Forest Frolic Maiden. I love that so much. I love the little squirrel there too. Number 3 is gratitude. I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lesson each brings. That's really beautiful, and it's so true. And when we look at people in our family like that, as opposed to, inconveniences or taking up space or utilizing resources that we need or whatever, it's like, let's have gratitude they exist. Because, it's true with more confined spaces and larger families. You have to share television sets, Wi-Fi, all that stuff. It's like, let's have compassion and love, right? But also set firm boundaries so you're able to look after yourself and have what you need as well. So these are the 3 choices, and we're going to begin with number 1. We're just going to see what's coming up for you, because right away I'm feeling that this has a lot to do with relationships and love and harmony within them. I was already hearing some of that. Yeah, the Devil. Stuff to look out for. 5 of Swords and Queen of Swords. That's really good that this is where you're going to end up with all of this, because 5 of Swords is conflict. And with Devil card, for this is specifically meant for people in conflicted relationships right now. If you're thinking maybe you need a break or to go elsewhere or to release the binds and bonds with another friend because either they are completely self-centered, it's all about them, they're using your resources, you're driving them everywhere, they always need money, or if this isn't a love relationship where it's just constant bickering. And again, if you're, in your more confined areas, it's not always easy to share with these people. But listen, if people aren't putting up with your values, with your choices, and they're a negative influence on you, and they're not willing to let go and see new perspectives, and you're feeling trapped or confined, or like you're just hanging in there, and there's any kind of addiction or a lot of shadow self-work that hasn't been worked on, and you feel restricted, any of this is going on, it's definitely time to take a break, group 1, because this is where you're going. You're going into the Queen of Swords energy that says, listen, I need to create a healthy void so new things can come in, people who really love and respect me, people that value me, where there's balance and moderation and patience. I need a middle path here. Harmony and calm is the key word. The Queen of Swords is going to bring this for you. So restore your hope, faith in who you are and what you want. So if there's a lot of squabbling on, that's going to dissipate. All you have to do is step back and take a pause. It takes 2 people or more to stay entangled or inveigled in a confrontation. And this is time for you to transform and say, I don't want any more of this destructive behavior. Because what's coming for you now is success, positivity, celebration, fun, all of this. You're elevating in a huge way. And I'm going to pull another, I want to have a clarifier on this because, see, all this is going to be rectified. So you guys, you really have 2 choices when it comes to this. If you're in relationship or relationships where there's conflicts, fighting, bickering, take a pause, take a time out and move away from it. You need to get restructured and grounded, and some of these people you have to let go, because if you feel trapped and you feel there's restrictions in this, and if there is addiction and there's jealousy and all this, it's time to stop. Your inner calling and awakening is coming right now. So you have a lot of reward and celebration and fulfillment, expansion, growth, and you don't need any of that pettiness. As your vibration goes up, guess what you're going to notice? You're going to notice petty and low vibe things happening, and they're going to stand out more, and you're not going to tolerate them, right? And although it may be a challenge, you're sick of, conflict and fighting, and you're just going to stop it, and you're just going to release it. Because now you're figuring, well, where's my dominion? Where does that lie? Where do I want to operate? And I feel like a lot of you guys know that you have this potential and power and all these new opportunities, and you're not going to put up with anybody bothering you with that, and you're not going to be stressed about it. So this new creative spark is going to help you find ways to have these people own up to who they are, be authentic, be honest, and seek progress in their life. And if they don't, then you need to go elsewhere. If these people that are over drinking, over imbibing, whatever they're doing, if they're smoking weed around the clock and you really need some change for this, you're going to seek it out for them. And I see progress coming. And if they don't want to take responsibility for their life and who they are, you're determined to just say goodbye, because you're moving into this natural born leadership capacity where you're ready to have that golden, that golden prize that's waiting you. No more anxiety, no more worry, no more sleeplessness. You will not be trapped or stuck. You're coming out into the sun. Mental clarity and success is going to be yours. So I'm really glad, because you guys deserve this, and there's no reason that we should ever suffer. You know, a lot of people have warrior energy and they'll push through and push through, but now, you know, you're going to be really organized and firm and fair, and you're, you know, the authoritative you is going to come out and say, you know, I'm not going to subject myself to this. This is what I need in my life, and if you can't comply and, you know, step up to this, we need to let go. It's too much emotional pain, grief, hurt, whatever it is, and I am ready for this. I have, you know, a lot of beautiful, like, new financial and manifestation things happening, nurturing, practical, generous people that are willing to come and help you and be around you and make you feel good, and you're feeling that way. And because of that, you know, you're going to be able to have the right direction, the right path, and the foresight and what to do, and know, okay, this I need to bring into my life, this I need to let go. If this is constantly a challenge and this person doesn't ever want to be accountable for what they're doing or have any growth in their life, then I'm going onward, because this is all about you having new adventures, passion, and inspired action to who you are and where you should be going. And that's what you're stepping into, group one. So beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you guys need a private read or anything else, everything's down there. My Etsy store, my goodies. I have a spectacular necklace. I made a bunch last night, but there was one in particular that really stands out, and I like the Magic Powers necklace too. So if you're curious, go check those out, and please come see me on Instagram. It's Sparkrist11. I do daily posts and memes and card reads, and I'm also entering weekly contests for people. I'm making weekly contests, so you can enter, you know, for jewelry, for reads, and all of that, because I like to give back, and you guys support me, and it's really something just fun I can do. So love and light. And we're back on number 2. I had to pause and go inside for a moment. So now we're on to number 2. I acknowledge my inner child and open my heart to the joy she brings. Oftentimes, I find the quickest way to get there to our inner child is doing something creative, crafting, coloring, drawing, sketching, things we did purely out of joy when we were younger, not for reward, not for accolades, not for finances, not for anything other than the pure joy of it. Remember jumping rope, like how freaking jazzed you were just jumping away, and because you got over 20, and then whatever it was like you just did it for the joy of it. Oftentimes, if I just start singing crazy songs that I like, especially if it's like Katy Perry or something, I feel happy. Dancing is fantastic for this. You guys, I feel like this is what you really kind of want to get in touch with, you know, your fun inner child that is just doing things for the joy of it. Definitely creativity has to do with this. Sometimes I love just sorting my beads in colors and like playing with them and making different palettes, because that's something I always enjoyed as a kid too, like just fun color palettes. Ooh, so you have this beautiful Emperor energy. Wow, Magician and Tower. Okay, so right away your higher self is saying, get the strongest foundation you can, baby, because you're in for a wild and amazing ride. You are going to be resourceful. You are going to be in, you know, the lane of success, action, determination. You're going to be in control of things. I mean, this is when you get the Emperor card with the Magician right after you have your foundation in place, because what happens is your higher self wants you to know, if you start something and it's not laid in a solid, you know, blueprint and formation and foundation and structure that you can follow, it's almost like patterning your day, right? If you start with all rewards at the beginning of the day, like, oh, I'm just going to watch this movie and then I'm just going to have this delicious treat and reward yourself before doing any of the productivity that you want to do, you know, and honing your skills, you know, you're going to have problems. You're going to lack in motivation to have follow through, because you've already, you know, and you probably feel guilty giving yourself all those treats. Sometimes I do this. I'm just like, oh, I'm just going to watch my favorite readers, and then I'm just going to watch this, and then I feel like I get lackadaisical, and then I don't feel great about how I've spent that time because I haven't done anything purposeful or something that's doing something good, because there's kind of like rules we have within ourselves right in our day, and we want to make sure that, you know, we're doing things that make us feel good. So with this Emperor card right away, you're going to start to establish structure and, you know, solid leadership capacities, and experience new wisdom and do things the way that you will feel good about doing them. You know, you're not going to half-ass things, and you're not going to make things of poor quality. You're really going to do your utmost with what you have where you are. And any creative knows this. The better materials you use, the more time you take and the more care, the better results that you get. You guys are also in a fantastic manifestation place. So with this new skill, willpower, resourcefulness, and all of this, your higher self wants you to know, govern your time and your self-talk wisely. Tell yourself, I can do whatever I want. Implement spontaneity and innocence and fun and all these new starts and whatever you want that makes you feel good, because that vibration and that joy is going to bring you up and catapult you into new successes, okay? Again, you guys, I feel like a lot of you are nonconformists and you like to do things your own way, and you're very colorful and fun and all of that, and you don't like people trying to assert their will or control over you. And you're setting up your new rules. They have to do with truth and fairness and equality and balance and all of that. And again, with this rich moderation that you're trying to implement for yourself, you're going to be able to accomplish a lot, because you're not pushing yourself too hard. You're not listening to ego that's saying go, do, be. You're no longer participating in that arena. You're undergoing some really great transformations, new starts. This is a renewal of some of your spiritual practices as well, I feel. Some of your rituals, some self-care stuff, really stopping and pausing and listening to your intuition so you can use the law of attraction. Most of all, I'm hearing that you are going to accomplish something that is going to receive a great reward for it. There is some natural gift you have, and this could be for authors, this could be for singers, writers, just people. You have a great reward coming for whatever you're offering. People want more of it. You're going to have a lot of celebrations and harmony within your professional world, because you're going for it. So I want to pull one more thing. So what is your last message from your higher self? You're going to be earning big bucks, baby, so don't sweat it. I'm definitely hearing don't sweat the small stuff. You have money in abundance that are going to be rolling in because of your new kind of relationship with money, understanding it is an energy, it is a potential to travel, to educate, to do things. It is not just a number, it's what it can do for you. So as you're trying to garner whatever you would like for your income, write it down. Why would you like $1 million a year? Where would you allocate those funds? Your higher self wants to know that. Is it for further education? Is it to beautify your home? Is it to travel? What is it? Once you specify that, the money starts to roll in for you, because you've quantified why you want this, how much it is, and then you start using the law of attraction, and then you have a healthy kind of detachment, and it just comes about. And that's how the law of attraction works, and that's how it's going to work for you, group 2. So beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you need a private read or anything else. Everything is down there. Yeah, look at that. You have like amazing, the Emperor, new foundations and Tower. And I didn't feel this was about relationships. This is about your life structure. So that's all about foundation. It's not scary. We got to start as we mean to go on. Wake up at a reasonable hour, have good nutrients. It's the basics. We're not going to be in our top performing self if we are eating garbage and waking up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and having negative thinking and all of that. We got to really kind of get a solid backdrop to how we want to exist in this world, right? So beautiful energy, group 2. That is you. Again, if you want to come over and see me on Instagram, it's Sparkwist11. You can get in on all the contests. If you subscribe here and you follow me over there, you're entered in all the giveaways, every single one, all the ones for jewelry, all the ones for reads, everything that comes up there. Goddess Provisions box, automatic. Okay, so now we're on to number 3. I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lesson each brings. I have to say, this is really important, and I thought about this today, and it's funny. I almost hope my neighbor is watching this, because I hadn't seen them or spoken to them in a while, because just the etiquette of what's going on and the timing, and you have to get home and have energy and not be dinner time. And when I was out today, I saw some great little balls for her dog. She has so many cute little dogs, and she was just out in her yard, so I brought them over to her, and I got to have a good conversation to see how her family is doing and how, her world is right now, and I've always really liked her ever since we moved in here, and she has a lovely family, and they're really wonderful and grounded, and I just really like them. So I was glad to be able to spend a little time and talk to them, because I have gratitude that they're my neighbors. I have gratitude that I have a lot of great neighbors, and where I live, I love it. And that I was able to go out, and provide myself with things that I needed and wanted for my creative sphere. So when we have that, we are manifesting more of the same. When we look at things and we're thankful to the universe for providing us with these things, we are then gifted more of the same. So let's see what's going on here. We have 5 of Cups, Page of Cups, and strength. So beautiful. So right away we're saying, we have to be careful and know that we still, if things don't work out, for you, I'm hearing this is all about expectations that might not be met and to not get defeated by them. If you have done something and offered to the world and you're not getting immediate gratification, you're not getting, hearing back from publishers, you're not hearing this, you're not having big sales right away, be patient. Five of Cups is not having a lack mentality and going, oh, look what I don't have. It's looking what you do have, right? I put this thing on Instagram today that I loved. It was like perspective. One person, it's raining. They go on and on and on about how they wish it was sunny and whatever. And then group two was like, yep, it's raining, right? We get over it. This is the get over it card. Your higher self said, whatever just happened to you, and especially if it was out of your control, get over it. Just say, yep, that's what happened. Guess what's going to happen next? It's going to be awesome. You're now getting serious about your peace of mind, your future, your goals, love, faith, your mental state, and about yourself. Everything else, forget it. You're not running into stuff with hastiness and half-assedness. You're ready. You're going to have full innovative ideas that are going to take you places. You're going to be getting messages of love from people, affection, union, joy, harmony. A lot of you guys, you're going to be getting, I feel like, if you're wondering about wedding proposals, I feel like they'll be taking place in the next couple months. If you kind of have an intuition that might be arriving, it is your time. This is the message of affection and love, and I feel like you're going to be reaching some new potential in your power to reach out for new opportunities, for growth, for victories, for achievements. And you're going to sustain this beautiful kind of adventurous energy where you want to see new people and go to new places and travel and plan vacations and plan trips and feel good. And your higher self says, do this because it's going to help expand your world. We don't need things, we need experiences. We need rich kind of tapestry of interactions with people. Like, I just had the best day in weird places. I mean, if I thought I would have been laughing and having a good time in a freaking AutoZone, never thought it would happen, but it happened. Again, you're going to have your natural born leadership come out. You're going to have some strong vision on something, and other people are going to be there to help you out. They're going to be there to pitch in and help see it come true, right? Which is important, because when we feel that we have people close by, they're going to help us. It's nice. So you're going to have new financial and career opportunities that you're manifesting. You're going to get long-term rewards with sustainable results. I see abundance and luxury and all of this happening. I feel if some of you guys are moving house too, you're going to be able to move to a new place on your own. If you've been waiting to move, the answer is yes. You're going to be able to have your own place to live very shortly. Oh, I have two of my crows here at once. Usually I only get one. I just put their food out. So again, you guys, I feel too that, your just leadership capabilities are great. You're starting to master your craft, higher skill development, and you're really committed now to raising the bar on what you're doing and who you're being around too. So you're not settling for any low vibrational stuff anymore. You want quality everything, quality life, quality people, quality experiences. And it's important that we be discerning with our time, right? If we were just, any old friend calls us and we know that person just wants to bend our ear continuously about how horrible things are, say no thank you. I have plans. Never feel bad about if somebody doesn't fulfill you in a certain way and you're just constantly there for them. Don't do that to yourself. It's not true that any company is better than no company. Definitely not true. Your own company is going to serve you very well right now. Your gratitude is going to bring you a lot of teamwork, collaboration, and gifts, where you're really developing a new sense of style, a new sense of like work ethic, and you're proud of yourself, and you should be group 3. So beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you guys need a private read or anything else, everything is down there. Please come see me over on Instagram too, because I'm doing, all the giveaways. And if you subscribe over here and you just follow me over there, you're automatically entered in everything. The free giveaways for Goddess Provisions Box, jewelry from my store, readings, everything, whatever I can come up with each week, you are involved in that. And if you need a private read, all the links are down there. So love and light to you guys.